Rockstar Garage here. Got a little quick video on clever way to figure out if you have a leak. Slow leaks are the hardest because they're not like you have a tire, got a nail in it, got a bolt in it, got a hanger in it, got something, anything. There's so many different things it could possibly be. But usually that's obvious. You fill it up, 2 days later it's empty. My problem is that this is a car that I drive on the weekends and here and there, and I park it somewhere that I don't necessarily always have access to air to add to the tire. So, when I do drive it, oddly enough, the car sits low enough that the reason I know that it needs air is when I go over speed bumps, my tow hitch receiver bottoms out on the speed bumps, and that's how I know that I'm like 15 psi too low in one of the tires. So it's been a super slow leak, couldn't find it, couldn't figure it out. So this is my way of finding it. If you have a friend, family member, neighbor, somebody that has a pool. So pop it in. Could not figure it out. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. I'm gonna have to. Okay, so the tread life is pretty good. First place I usually check if it's not obvious is a valve stem. Maybe it's a bit older. These tires were mounted about 4 years ago, so I'm getting there. And I just basically, pretty obviously, submerge the wheel. Well, it's gonna be hard to do with one hand, but I submerged the entire thing. Oh boy, this is very hard to do with one hand. I submerged the entire thing, and I just waited. And eventually, I located one spot. It seemed like one bubble kept coming up once every, 20, maybe like every 10 seconds it was a bubble. And of course I can't find it right now, but give me a sec. Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but every 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, every 2 seconds a bubble comes out. That's my slow leak. Turns out looks like it got cut. Strangely enough, it got cut, but there's a little flap. I wonder if there's a piece of metal or something shoved in there, because that is the spot, and that's how I find it.